you know, we're not going to mess around as a coaching staff. These young ladies have goals to win. Some of them have goals to go on and play at the next level. Our goals are to get them there. My job as a coach is to push you to that limit of what is she doing, and so they understand that going into practices and games what my expectations are.
Yeah, she's been very strict, very straightforward, so you get what you see with Coach B. Coach is throwing new things at us every day, not giving us, not knowing the plays or anything, just that. But we know what we're going to get from our coaches.
I feel that if it's everyone's, you know, as a team, as a whole, I think we complement her coaching style well.
I'm taking this as I want to start fresh. What was run last year is very different from what I'm going to run. My style of play, my style of intensity, not better, it's just different. So I don't want to look at something on tape and say, oh, this is what they're going to do, or this is what they can or can't do. I'm taking this from scratch, and I think that that's fair for the girls. I think that they want a fresh start, and I'm giving it to them. I want a fresh start. I don't want them to have a judgment on me when I walk in here, so I'm doing the same with them.
Yeah, so we're definitely looking for leaders to step up, myself included. The newcomers, they've been great, you know, just coming in and working hard. So we just try to encourage them, but you know, we got a good feeling about this year.
You know, I think that you can see leaders pretty early. I do think that there will be additional girls who step up, and they're either going to want that leadership role, or they may take the role of, you know what, I'm just going to be a great follower, which I think that is as important as being a great leader. Mia Jackson has stepped up. She's doing a fantastic job, leading by example. Sydney Haddell, another one who worked tremendously hard in the off season, and you can tell by her body, the change of her body. You know, knowing what she was able to do last year versus what she's able to do this year. And Shauna, you know, Shauna's coming back, and she has high expectations for herself. And as a coach, I don't have high expectations for her other than I want her to work hard on a daily basis. So, you know, I see those three right now as being three young ladies who are familiar with, you know, the level at which we need to work. They have high expectations for themselves, high expectations for this team, and so I'm really confident that they'll help lead us in the right direction. So we're going to have to kind of massage our tactics, some of what we want to do offensively and defensively to who's on the floor. You know, I don't want to make young ladies do something they're not comfortable doing, because that will be ugly basketball. So there'll be times we're going to get down the floor, we're going to push. Other times we're going to be a little bit more methodical, but we're going to play hard. Whether we're going slow or fast, we're going to play hard. So we will play a lot of man-to-man. Most of the time it's going to be kind of aggressive, up in your face, man-to-man. If we have to back off due to a lack of athleticism at times, we maybe sag off, but we're going to be real solid in our rotations. Maybe throw some trick defenses once in a while just to throw people off of what we're trying to do, so that they can't get in a rhythm. But 80–90% of the time we're going to be in a man. Knowing the Big West, knowing the quality and caliber of teams, you know, we're going to have to be prepared every single night. Yeah, the good coaches in that conference and great athletes in that conference. So we're going to have to be very prepared in our offense and defensive schemes and our scouting reports. But if the girls remain focused, I think it's, you know, something that we can accomplish, you know, not easily, but with a lot of work we can accomplish and do fairly well this year.
We're going to have a good chance of becoming a top team in that conference, so I'm excited for that. We'll take every game as a game. You know, we're going to come in there, we're going to be prepared as best as we can and execute what we know we have to do, regardless who we have to play.